So 2017, we're on question 6B, and we're doing the last one, the debt equity ratio. I told you before, debt equity comes up in 4 different chapters of the course. It's a lot in unit 4 and unit 5. So you should expect it somewhere on your exam. So debt equity, to come back on it again, it compares where did you get your money from to run your business. Now there's generally 3 places that are going to give to you in the exam. You got it from selling shares. You like this one. These are considered the real owners. So this is considered to be equity. Okay, you got a term loan. Don't like loans because we still need them, but we don't like them because of interest payments. They're considered to be debt because you have to pay it back. And when you have to pay something back, it's going to put pressure on your cash. Retained earnings, again, remember I said that's a fancy name for savings. We love using our savings, and that's considered equity. Now what we're doing in this ratio here is we're comparing how much of it do we like compared to the one we don't like, which is our long-term loan. So we're comparing our debt to equity. First thing you have to remember, it has to be in that order. It's a debt equity ratio. You don't even have to worry about that order because it'll ask you to calculate the debt equity ratio. So write it exactly as they ask you. Again, with ratios, you must end up with this being 1. Okay, whatever figure is on the right hand side, you need that to be 1. Now you're going to get 3 different results here. Okay, or sorry, when you put it in, 3 different scenarios can happen. Number 1, you'll end up 1:1. Very unusual, but that's neutrally geared. So you borrow the same amount that you put in yourselves. Debt is greater than 1. So that means that you borrowed more than you put in yourself. That's considered to be highly geared. And the last one, the amount that you borrowed is less than what you put in. That's lowly geared. Now this here is the one we like. We liked it that you only borrowed a small amount. Now again, in your questions in the exam, they tend to give you the answers that you might end up highly geared or the gearing might be going up. So if it's highly geared, what does that mean? Most of your money has came from borrowing. So you're highly in debt. So if you've borrowed, it has to be repaid and you must pay the interest back. So it carries high interest repayments. Now this one here, I want you to remember, it will affect your cash flow in a negative way. It will reduce your cash because with the cash that you make, you're going to have to pay the interest out of it. If highly geared as well, it means if a company is highly geared and a company wants to expand, it's going to find it very difficult to get another loan because the banks do not like lending to companies that are highly geared because it means that they already have a lot of borrowings, so they don't like giving them a further loan on top of it. So if highly geared, will find it difficult to raise additional finance. So the recommendations if you are highly geared. Now look at it. If you're highly geared, this is too high compared to these 2. So your solution is pay off your loan or increase issued capital and increase retained earnings. And that's exactly what I have here. Sell more shares, increase your retained profit or pay off your loan. Now if we look at it for the 2017 exam question, the debt equity ratio was 0.7:1. So it was 0.7:1 was the debt equity in 2015. Number 2, we've got it. I haven't calculated, so I'll calculate it now. So your debt equity, again, your debt is 400,000. And your equity is the issued capital and retained earnings is 360. So now look at this. Even without calculating it, you know that you've borrowed more than you put in yourself. So you went being highly geared. And I'm getting 1.11. Now when I put this into my calculator, I got 1.1, the dot there. And that means the 1 is recurring. So just make sure you give 2 places of decimals there. So that's 1.1:1, which means what you have done here, for every euro that you put in yourselves as shareholders, you borrowed €1.11. So that means you have become a highly geared company. So I'm going to write this down. It's 1.11:1 is my debt equity ratio in 2016. Third point, always compare the trend. So is the trend good or bad? You had put in €1 yourself and only borrowed 70 cents. Now you've put in €1 yourself but borrowed €1.11. So the trend is bad. Now you must say here, I need the words, you must say you have moved from a lowly gearing to a highly geared company. So now you're going to say that you are now a highly geared company. Okay, so you have stated what it was, stated what it is now, stated the trend, and then say whether if it's a highly or lowly geared company. So it's a highly geared company, and you're going to make recommendations on how to fix that. And again, your 3 recommendations are up there. Okay, so you need to sell more shares to improve your equity, increase your retained profit to improve your equity, or pay off some of your loan to reduce your debt. Okay, so just be careful, you have to use the word gearing there. Now, it says, should this business expand? Give one reason for your answer. And I said, if it's highly geared, it will find it difficult to raise additional finance. So with that question there, I don't think this business should expand at the moment because it's highly geared and it's going to find it very, very difficult to get finance to expand.